Dariuscooks answers a few questions. He makes it completely clear that his upcoming move to Bali is permanent, y'all. And he answers a few questions about his biological parents. So you guys check it out and let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
But I'm leaving the United States on July 30th. July 30th. December 30th, I'm leaving. The people said, they said, he's escaping. He's, what they say I was doing? I'm running from the government or something, they said. I said, on the airplane with a passport? I'm doing what? Running from the government. Okay. So I'm running away from all of my creditors. I'm running away, which I don't even have any creditors. Wait, do I have creditors? Hold on 1 second. No, I don't have any loans. I don't have not one. I don't have a car note. I don't have a house payment. All I have is credit card debt. That's it. And that's just my regular credit card bill. But anyway, so I'm leaving on December 30th, right? Is it a permanent move? Baby, everything I've been saying has been permanent. Everything. I'm leaving. I'm moving. Okay? Like moving to Bali. I swear to God, I have been saying this over and over again. I'm not sure what y'all reading or what y'all not. It's like every post I specifically say I have this many days left in the United States. Like everything I've said literally has indicated that I'm moving to Bali. Everything. And y'all just don't get it. I don't understand. The people be like, how long are you going to stay? Well, let me ask you a question, right? So if you were investing, $400,000, $500,000 in an economy somewhere, would you go for just a week and come back, or would you go to oversee your investment? You know what I'm saying? And then, girl, it's soul food. Who in Bali can make soul food? Ain't no black people over there like that. So I gotta go over there. So I'm gonna be gone for a long time. So I've been trying to say that. I've been trying to tell y'all, like, I'm going on a one-way ticket. I even posted a ticket and was like, it's a one-way ticket. So I don't know. People just not getting it yet. But what I'm gonna end up doing is, starting December 1st, I'm gonna do 30 days of video content where it's like, these are the things that I'm doing every day to prepare to leave. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this every single day. So, like, I might be like, well, I'm going to go, buy these clothes or get this soap or, do this or whatever. So, like, literally every day. No, I don't have a mortgage either. I don't have a mortgage. I bought my house in cash. I had a mortgage for my house in Atlanta, but I sold that house. So the house that I own in Houston, I have a deed. I don't have a mortgage for the house at all. The question is, will you be visiting and hosting events in the USA? Girl, do you know what Bali is? Girl, it's 85 degrees every day. It's sun. The fruit is good. The food is good. The people are nice. If I'm over there in Bali, minding my business, having a fantastic time in Bali, what the fuck do I want to be bothered with the United States for? So, put yourself in my shoes for just 2 seconds and you go, well, he has no kids. He has no spouse. There is nothing holding him back. Why would he stay over here if he has an opportunity to do amazing things over in Bali? Why would I stay in the U.S. if I could do that? I wouldn't stay in the U.S. if I had the chance to leave and go over there where it's peaceful. You'd be surprised. And I think once you see this restaurant and this building, I think you're really going to be surprised. You're going to be like, oh my God, Darius.
This is Darius's new hip-hop soul restaurant in Bali, you guys.
Where do my parents live if they're alive? Okay, so we're doing Q&A. Got it. Perfect. My father died when I was 19. My mother is alive, but we don't have a relationship. We've not had a relationship since. This is why it's very important that you be careful what questions you ask, because now you're opening up a can of worms, and I'm super transparent. So we haven't had a relationship since probably I was 16, 17 years old, like a real relationship. And after I turned like 22, 23, I just said, forget it, and started focusing on my own life. My mother is alive. She lives in Wisconsin, I think, in Milwaukee. But we just don't have a relationship. And at this point, I've lived more years without my mother in my life than I have lived with her in my life. So I'm actually okay with where my life is. So hopefully that answers the question about my parents for you. Okay? Let me know if you have any other questions for me whatsoever about my life, I don't mind answering them for you. I've built this platform on transparency. I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm super excited about just the blessing that God has bestowed upon me. The opportunity to be able to do this, I think, is fantastic. So I am the real. Do you understand me? Like the real. I cannot wait. I am counting down the days. How long of a period of time can you stay in Bali if you're not a citizen? 6 months at a time. 6 months. But all you've got to do is leave the country and come right back. So I have not built a house yet. I'm actually not building a house just yet. I don't know what area in Canggu I want to live in. So what I'm doing is, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Great question, by the way. Is Tommy going to be cooking in your restaurant? Tommy's an owner. And Tommy doesn't know how to make soul food, so nah. So let me tell you what I'm doing. What I didn't realize was that there are thousands of Airbnbs in Bali. So I'm just going to rent an Airbnb every month until I figure out exactly where I want to stay, where I want to get my house built. And then I'm going to get the land and go through the process. It's a relatively simple process to do. I thought you were staying above the restaurant. Yeah, this is why you have to tune in more often. That plan has changed probably 4 or 5 times over. So if you've missed it, I'm sorry. But, imagine me having to explain the same thing 4 or 5 times over and over and over again. It's kind of hard to do that. So if you miss the stuff and you miss the changes, you miss the updates, that's on you. We ain't really got time to keep going back over it. You know what I'm saying? So, are you going for dual citizenship with the US and Bali? You cannot have dual citizenship with United States and Bali. Bali does not allow you, or Indonesia does not allow you to have dual citizenship. You have to renounce your United States citizenship. And in doing so, that means that you also give up your United States passport. I don't know if you have ever traveled internationally, but you will get a lot further along with a United States passport than you will with an Indonesian passport. And if I were to give up my United States citizenship, let's say somebody passed away in my family, I would have to apply for a United States visa that takes up to 6 months in order for me to get back into the United States. So that don't really make sense, do it? No, it don't really make sense to do that. No, so I think common sense would say, you know what, Darius, let's keep this American passport. Let's pay these American taxes. Let's remain an American citizen. This way, you ain't got nothing to worry about if you ever have to go home. Something happens in Bali, natural disaster or something goes on and I have to come back home. Wouldn't it be nice to have a place to come back home to? Right? So people are like, are you going to sell your house? If I got to come back home and I don't sell my house, where I'm going to stay? On your couch? No. Why would I sell my house? And they go, well, are you going to Airbnb your house? For what? I own my house. I don't have no mortgage on my house. What am I Airbnb in the house for? Then you're going to have strangers in your house. They're going to know it's your house. Oh, this Dariuscooks' house. They're going to be all in your refrigerator, all in your clothes. Girl, no. I don't want that happening to me. No. I don't. Anybody who, I'm going to say it like this. Anybody who can afford to own their own house is not interested in putting their house on Airbnb.